Last month, I went on a solo trip for over a week long to Western Australia. It was a wonderfully healing yet adventurous vacation. There were a few unexpected twists and turns. I had the best time and I learnt so much about trusting myself. So come with me on my first Western Australia travel vlog series. Hello, welcome to another vlog. This is going to be an exciting one because I'll be headed over to Perth very soon. In fact, right now I'm at the airport. It is 4:55, almost 5 a.m. and I am exhausted. My flight is at 6 a.m. or 6:15 rather, and I'm flying with Virgin Airlines, as you can see. I got myself here nice and early on an Uber, so I don't have to rush around and just enjoy my first sip of coffee. I would like to say it's my morning coffee, but technically I don't even know if it's morning yet because it's pitch black outside. But nonetheless, this has been my savior. I got a skinny cappuccino, double shot. I don't usually go for double shot, but this time I truly need it. My body is not awake yet, my mind is not awake yet, but here I am, and I'm super proud that I made it here without any trouble. Yay me. Anyway, I'll be boarding in about less than an hour or so, and I'll be on my way to Perth. My trip will be vlogged throughout this whole journey, and I'll be so excited to bring you guys along because I have never been to WA before. I've said this a lot of times and I'm so excited to find that out for myself, what it's like, the beaches, the seafood, the museums. I'll be staying at Fremantle Hostel, the YHA Hostel at Fremantle Prison to be exact, and I'm super excited but nervous at the same time to be sharing a dorm with other people. I opted for the female only dorm. I've never stayed in dorms before. I've stayed in cheap ass motels that look like demountables at the back of sports bars, but still I've always had my own bathroom, my own room, no matter how dilapidated it was. So I'm going to be excited about that, and yeah, just really tired and want to sleep on the plane. So I have energy when I land to just have all the fun adventures from the minute I hit Perth. Right now I'm just relaxing, having my coffee, just sitting there looking through my social media. No one's awake yet. It feels like I am alone in this world. Just kidding, I'm not alone. I'll bring you guys along with me on my journey. I am here at Fremantle Prison. It's past 11 a.m, not quite midday yet. I have had such a long day because WA is 3 hours behind Sydney, or New South Wales I should say, which means that it is around 2:30 New South Wales time, and I have not had anything solid to eat for the whole morning. And my morning started at 3 a.m. That's when I got up. And it's been such a roller coaster ride getting to the airport, flying. It's around like almost 5-hour flight. Landed safely and took 2 trains from Perth Airport all the way to Fremantle. Bopped around, looked at some of the shops, and went into the YHA Fremantle Hostel. Checked in. Technically my room isn't ready until 2 o'clock yet, so I've got a few hours to spare. I was able to roam around, check out the facilities. I was able to stow away my luggage, thankfully, because I don't want to be carrying a small carry-on luggage around with me all day. It is, look at how gorgeous the weather it is. Really, really beautiful weather. It's stunning, but it's really hot as well. The lighter my load is, the better. I'm on a mission now after checking out the facilities to have brunch, and I cannot wait to have some food. I feel like savory food and sweet food at the same time. Maybe I have a bit of both. There's a nice French cafe that I'm interested in. They have like beautiful French toast, French pastries, chef's kiss. I am really looking forward to that. Anyway, I checked out the facilities just then at YHA Fremantle Hostel, and it's pretty cool. I've never stayed at a hostel before, so this is my first time going inside a hostel and seeing how everyone uses the facilities. Everyone's really, really good with sharing and putting their names on things. Apparently you have to, if you want to put anything in the fridge, you have to put your name on it because they might throw it away thinking that someone's left their food behind. So I bought some quince and some paste from the shops when I was just bopping around. I labeled them, put them in the fridge. People were cooking lunch in the stoves, using the stoves, and they were eating their brunch or breakfast or lunch or whatever it is, and minding their own business. It was really, really cool. There was laundry facility as well. There was a place where you could stow away your luggage, which I did, thankfully. The lock was pretty hard to fiddle with. I think they were trying to imitate the prison cell locks. It was really heavy, the key handle. I stowed my luggage away and checked out the shower facilities, checked out the communal kitchen, communal lunchrooms. Just don't have my room ready yet, but that's okay. The day is amazing and gorgeous and beautiful and sunny, and I am living for it. Look how beautiful these cobblestones are. These steps are amazing. The decor of Fremantle looks like I've stepped back into colonial era, like convict era. Everything is sandstone, cobblestones, like old Victorian houses, low rises, not like high rise buildings and stuff. So it's just incredible. It has the heritage site vibe all around town, not just the Fremantle Prison, but just when you step out of the train station, you immediately get that colonial era vibe. That is pretty epic to be stepping back in time and enjoying a piece of culture and history. Anyway, I'm getting really famished now. I want to eat. I will show you guys the cafe when I get there. Bye! display because they look exquisite. I can't wait to dig in. So here I've got this French baguette. It's got cheese and salami. It's amazing. And then there's the creme brulee. And then this is the spinach croissant, and it's got goat cheese in there. And then this is the house muffin. It's got lemon zest and white chocolate. And of course, myself some iced chai latte because it's a hot day. Wow. Which one should I try first? The French baguette. It's very crispy. Really crispy. Okay, so this is the croissant with spinach and goat cheese. Look at that. Wow. This is the clear winner. This dish is amazing. Look at the spinach inside. And the goat cheese makes it a little saltier. Perfectly toasted so that croissant is crunchy. So good. Wow. This is clear winner. This is also really, really good. The baguette's really, really crispy. The salami is not too salty or anything. Then we have a try of the muffin. We'll cut a little bit of the muffin. Oh wow, it's really orange inside. You can see that. You can really taste the lemon. It's infused in the muffin. Wow. And now, lucky last, creme brulee. I love cracking creme brulee. The softness underneath, the shell on top. I like a little bit of crunch on top. The eggy batter beneath. Wow. Yes. Wow. Everything is amazing. Oof. Look how gooey this is. It's like custard on steroids. Everything is really pressed here. Wow. Let me get a bit more of the muffin. The good thing about staying at a hostel is that I can actually store the food in the fridge and maybe have it later, because I am not going to be able to finish this as much as I'm starving. Salami is really fatty. Wow. I don't know how I'm going to have dinner, but this is amazing. I'm so glad I came here. The decor is so cute. It's giving like little Paris vibes. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy it as much as I can with this. Wow, it's incredible.
C'est Paris sans toi. Je prends mon mal en patience. Les les jours passent sans toi. Je n'y peux rien, j'y pense. Et pourtant, les heures défilent une à une. Mais le temps, décidément, passe bien trop lentement. C'est Paris sans toi.
We're here at Fremantle Prison YHA Hostel. Here is the superintendent's residence. It was initially built for the chaplain, but it was acquired by the bureaucracy as an admin space whilst the rest of the prison was being built. However, it got damaged in 1862 when there was a fire that started in a defective chimney. It was appropriated later on and became the superintendent's residence. The superintendent is responsible for prison security, discipline, and day-to-day management policies. So this here is the chaplain's residence. It was constructed in 1858 and was occupied by the second Anglican chaplain. Fun fact, he married his neighbour. So this is residence 8. He married his neighbour from number 16. And this building has 6 rooms, an enclosed yard and a shed. Him, his wife and their children stayed there until 1879 when the chaplain retired and moved to Pinjarra to begin an orchid. Future chaplains lived here until the Australian Army requisitioned number 8 in 1943. Chaplains responsible for the religious instruction and education of prisoners. It was also instrumental in the aim of reforming the criminal character. This here is Residence 6. In the late 19th century, Fremantle Prison became the state's main prison for all offenders. Perth Jail had closed and its prisoners, including women, were moved to Fremantle. So numbers 4 and 6 were built between 1891 and 1897 and it accommodated the matron, assistant matron and female warders of the new female division.
2 hours later.
It's much later in the day, it's almost 5 o'clock, almost my first full day in WA, which I've spent in Fremantle. Can't believe I am here and I'm just enjoying basking under the sun. It's a gorgeous day. The sun is shining upon us and it's making the water glisten. I'm at the Esplanade and I really, really love the water, the smell of salt in the air, the sparkles in the waves, and it's just so glorious and luxurious seeing people relaxed and just walking by. It's a really, really nice place. There is also the Fremantle gondola Ferris wheel, which I think I might hop on if they allow me. And I saw some crabs over there on that side as well, itty bitty crabs. The water is just so blue and it's sparkling because the sun is just so bright. Today is just incredible and I can't believe that I'm here in WA for the first time in my life. Yay! And I couldn't have chosen a more perfect day to spend my first day in Fremantle. Right now it's in the afternoon, late afternoon, and I just had a really, really full day, a long day, and I just want to take it easy. From this point on, just walk around the quay and just soak up the sunlight, smell the fresh air, be in my own thoughts. So I'm so happy right now. I feel so relaxed and at ease. Made it all the way here in one piece. Went to the Shipwreck Museum after my Parisian cafe brunch. Check that out, which is just a little walk from here, and popped by and just saw this beautiful esplanade. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of my afternoon walking along and enjoying everything that life has to offer. I'm on the gondola Ferris wheel. Oh my god, it's gonna go around 5 times. It's $15. My, look at that. I can see the harbour side here, the horizon. Oh my god, it's incredible. It's in the late afternoon and the view is just stunning. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, wow. The sun just hits the buildings and the sea perfectly. It's definitely worth the $15. It is an iconic Ferris wheel ride in Fremantle.